Okay, welcome to your first Thursday of school for the 2021 school year. Calendar year, I guess. You've been in the school year, but nonetheless, welcome. We today are going to talk about continuing to handle frustration. And when we completed our second steps lesson, one of the things that we learned about handling frustration is that it's important to change the way that you talk in your mind. We can tend to come up with very defeated attitudes and very defeated statements like, I can't do this, I must not be good enough. And we can say those things in our mind and they can really start to take root and they can grab hold of what's going on inside of our heads. We want to make sure that we get into the habit of not allowing ourselves to talk that way. So I have prepared a short video to watch regarding this topic on growth mindset. And then you guys are going to sort some statements into positive or negative thinking statements, or what I like to call growth or fixed mindset statements. Growth meaning you always think you can do better and you can grow and you can learn and continue to improve. Fixed would mean you're stuck exactly where you are and there's no changing it. So we are going to take a look at this short video today, and my goodness, I hope you guys can hear it and that technology is our friend. So let's see here. I'm going to drag you guys down here so I can see your faces, just see if you can tell me if you can hear it. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed that you can hear. Mute the next problem add. Was an ad. How did I and you hear this? Can you guys hear that music? I stopped it now. Yes, yay! Awesome. We are going to go ahead and play. Yay! I'm glad things are for us today. All right, here.
Here are two seeds, both planted on the same day, in the same soil, in the same garden bed. One is very curious, full of life, and ready to grow as tall as it can. The other is filled with fear. What if the sun...
Okay, hold on. Some people are telling me it's choppy. Let me see if I can close some things. And guys, just so you know, I'm not ignoring you in the chat. Every time I click on the chat, it pauses the videos. At school, but for whatever reason, when I'm home, I can't chat with you and show you the same messages, but I just cannot type or respond back to you, or it pauses the video. All right, here we go.
Here are two seeds, both planted on the same day, in the same soil, in the same garden bed. One is very curious, full of life, and ready to grow as tall as it can. The other is filled with fear. What if the sun is too strong and burns my leaves once I grow, it thinks. Or what if a beast eats my tender sprouts? No way, not a chance I am leaving my shell. So it remains still and stagnant, rigid in its place. The brave seed feels the heat of the sun above and starts to push hard out of its shell. Sure, it has doubts about reaching the outside world, but its curiosity is stronger than anything. I want to see all the living creatures of this garden, it thinks. I can't wait to feel the morning dewdrops on my leaves. The little seed keeps pushing until a single sprout comes out. It grows and grows through sunny, warm days. It even grows through colder, stormy days, because the brave seed knows that the sun will always return. Throughout life, you will have moments when you feel like either one of these seeds. The way we see the world around us and how we behave towards life is called our mindset. You can choose to have a fixed mindset, or to have a growth mindset? When you have a fixed mindset, things can seem too hard. Negative thoughts might cloud your mind and you start to give up easily. I can't do this. You may believe that if you are not good at something, then you never will be. I'm just born this way. The obstacles you face can hold you back, and you begin avoiding challenges or supportive buying, just like the fearful seed. However, you can always choose to have a growth mindset. A growth mindset helps you believe that your goals are within reach with effort and perseverance. Life is a great big adventure. It shows you that failure is a normal part of your journey. The obstacles you encounter will only make you stronger. Challenges and mistakes help me learn. You'll enjoy the challenges you face and become more resilient. I want to become my best self, just like the brave seed. Fear is a natural emotion. We all experience it, and it can make changing your mindset difficult. The important thing is to try. So here are some tips to switch on your growth mindset. Perfection does not exist. Aiming for perfection is like running a race without a finishing line. Trying to achieve it will only exhaust you. When negative thoughts fill your head, you can turn them around by simply adding "yet" at the end. See challenges as adventures. They will make you more resilient and can open new worlds. If you work hard, you will see progress. And don't worry about mistakes. They are a part of life, and we can learn from them. The good news is, the sun always comes out after a storm. By having a growth mindset, you might even find that a little rain won't bother you much at all.
Alrighty. So that is a difference between growth and fixed mindsets. I'm going to send you into your breakout room, and I'd like for you to have a conversation about what is the difference between a growth and a fixed mindset. What is the difference between a growth and a fixed mindset? The question for you to discuss was, what is the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? What is the difference between these two types of thinking? How are they different? Justin, what's the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset?
I couldn't hear you at all, so I don't know what you said.
What is the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? There you go, Justin. It's in the chat.
Yeah, I'm still confused. I don't know.
Okay. So listen up and let's see if you can answer when we come back, okay? I'll come back to you. Difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. SinQ, help us out. What's the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset?
Well, the difference between the growth mindset is the growth mindset was sprouting all around, but non-growth mindset, it wasn't sprouting on at all. It doesn't want to go out or nothing.
Yeah. So the growth mindset was sprouting, it was growing, it was trying new things. That fixed mindset was staying still, saying, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not going there. It's not going to happen. Leah, something to add?
A growth mindset is kind of brave, and a fixed mindset is kind of like shy.
Yeah, and it's maybe like scared to change. Like, I don't want to do that. No. Yeah, so there's some bravery that comes with being comes with having a growth mindset. Terrence, something to add?
A growth mindset is where you are thinking positive, and a fixed mindset is where you're like, oh, I don't want to do this, I don't feel like doing this, or it's impossible.
Yeah. So that word impossible is really important for a fixed mindset. We're all going to have times that we don't feel like doing something. Maybe we don't feel good, or maybe there's something else we could do. But fixed mindset means that you don't believe you can do it. So like right now, I don't feel like going outside and riding my bike because it's freezing cold. But that's not a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset would be, I'm not going to ride my bike because I'm terrible at it and I'll fall and it'll be embarrassing. That's a fixed mindset because I'm not believing that I can do something. So like you said, Terrence, I'm believing something is impossible. William, something to add?
The difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset is that the growth mindset has curiosity.
Yeah.
Right. Except the fixed mindset says, I'm not doing anything. I'm not curious enough.
Yeah, they're not going to try new things if you have a fixed mindset. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't really care if it goes. No, I don't really care. All right. So Justin, back to you, kiddo. What's the difference between a growth mindset and a fixed mindset? So let me give you an example, Justin. I'm working on my free throw, right? So I'm up here, I'm at the line, I'm working on it. And I can say two things. I miss it. I shoot it and I miss. And I can say, oh, this is impossible. I'm going to give up. I'm never going to do this. Or I can say, ooh, I need to keep practicing. What's the difference there?
It's when you miss, you get like kind of mad that like you can't do it, but then like when you make it, you feel like you could do it, and you just keep practicing.
Yeah, so you got to keep practicing. So Justin, you're right. If you want to have a growth mindset, you've got to keep practicing. We understand in a growth mindset that doesn't mean that magically everything's going to be awesome. But we do know that it means I've got to practice in order to get better at something because I know that I can get better at it. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys for that conversation. Now I am going to show you what you are getting ready to complete Seesaw inside of some breakout rooms. There's a little poster of growth mindsets if you'd like. In your activities, you have one that has been released called Growth Mindset versus Fixed Mindset Sort. It says, with your teacher, review the instructional slide 1, and we just discussed our growth mindset conversation here. Independently, I'm going to send you into some breakout rooms actually. You're going to click this add response button. You're going to read each card to decide if it shows a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. So you'll click the hand tool and you'll sort each card into fixed or growth mindset areas. And then you'll check your work and hit the green check when you feel ready. So I'll show you the example of the work here. Slide 1 is a video that's going to read each card to you. So if you feel like you don't know what some of these say, you can listen to this video. Slide 2 is where your work is. So you're going to look. I'll use one of the strategies we learned. So if I'm doing something and it's hard, like let's say multiplication, and I say, ooh, I'll use one of the strategies we learned. I am showing, oh, and I got to push this up top. So remember how to do this, order, bring to the front. Here we go. I am showing a growth mindset there because I am showing that I think I can do better once I use one of those strategies. If I say I give up, well, I'm not trying to grow at all. Now I'm fixed. And again, we're going to bring it to the front so that your teacher can see the work that you've done. We're not going to leave it behind the gray invisible, okay? So if I say I give up, that's a fixed mindset because that's saying I don't think I can do better. So you guys are going to sort these statements into growth or fixed mindset areas, okay? What questions can I answer about what you're going to do before I send you to your breakout rooms? Any questions? Feeling good? Okay, awesome. So I'm going to send you to some breakout rooms to have conversations together. That way you guys can talk about these. And if there's any that you don't or that you aren't quite sure of, you can check in with each other. Justin, do you have a question?
Which one is the fixed mindset and the growth mindset?
Fixed mindset says that you're stuck. You're fixed right there. You're not going to move. Growth mindset means you can grow and you can get better. Okay, so growth mindset would say like, man, I'm not good at this yet, but I know I can grow my skills and become better. Okay, so growth mindset is what we want to try to have. All right.
Okay.
11, a question.
Yes.
Are we going to breakout rooms?
You are, yes.
Can I work with Justin?
I'm just doing an automatic assignment. Aiden, Hampton, a question.
Okay, first, do we have partners?
You're going into breakout rooms, yes.
And do we turn in the assignment after we're done with it?
Yes, when you and your group feel that you have all the correct sorts, you will exchange your assignment.
Okay.
Okay. All right, breakout rooms are opening. You are going to complete this sort together. Remember, click on that move to front so that your tiles can be on top of the color section, not behind it invisible. All righty, if you were inside of your breakout room and you got done, you can go ahead and click on that green check to turn in your completed work. If you did not finish sorting these statements into fixed or growth mindset, you can click on this orange check mark to draft your work so that you can come back to it and finish during independent work time, okay? What I do want to make sure that you remember as you continue to go on throughout today and always, anytime you encounter something difficult or something frustrating, remember those growth mindset phrases. Remember that your brain does have the ability to grow, to learn, and to change. So when you are encountering something that is frustrating, be patient, take your breath, and believe in yourself and make statements that helps your brain believe in itself as well.